Welcome, everyone, to another edition of Colonel's Corner. Joining us today is Wilkes baseball head coach Mike Guy to preview the 2025 season. Coach, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me in.
So, just a couple of days away from the start of the season, what's the excitement level like around the team to get the season underway?
A lot of excitement. We have a lot of younger guys. We also have a lot of returners, so leadership's been good and can't wait to get outside. We're kind of tired of being indoors.
Well, let's talk about those returners a little bit. You returned 17, including all of your all-conference nominations from last year. What are you expecting from those returners this year?
A lot of leadership, which they've demonstrated from the beginning of the season when we started in the fall in September. But from Mike Schau, whether he's on the mound or he's in the outfield, he's at first base, to Zach Luxick behind the plate. He can also move around to a lot of different positions. Some younger guys like Nate Locke was a freshman, all-conference player. Luke Spencer, another senior, who was an all-conference player. So we have a very strong senior class coming in who's been here for 4 years, the majority of them, and just looking forward to the season.
You also had 22 newcomers, including 3 transfers. What are your expectations for these players in their first year in the program?
To push the upperclassmen, to step in, have roles, and if they can win roles, great. But I think for a lot of them, they're ready to go if we had to put them in today.
Now, you were in your first season as a head coach, not just in the Landmark, but as a whole last season. What lessons are you taking not only from your first season as a Landmark head coach, but as a head coach in general into season 2 this year?
Definitely, I think last year maybe we didn't have a target on our back. I think everybody knows the style in which we play. We also have a better feel for the rest of the opponents, so doing some more in-depth scouting this year and kind of looking at the matchups, righties, lefties, and who's the best fit and who's the best guy in the right situation.
When we look to the first game this weekend, a doubleheader at Shenandoah, what are you expecting from this matchup to start the season out?
They're receiving votes for top 25. They're always a very solid program in the ODAC. They return a lot of pitching. They have a lot of power with their bats. They're a very good team historically. So good matchup. We play 2 9-inning games starting at 12 p.m. down at Shenandoah. They have beautiful turf field and lights, so no matter what, we'll definitely be able to get the games in. But it's a good test right out of the gate. Give us a measuring stick and hopefully come home with 2 wins.
You mentioned it. The Colonels travel to face Shenandoah this Sunday with the first game set for 12 p.m. Coach, thank you so much for stopping by and best of luck this season.
Thanks, Griffin.